this kid that came, I love him, and there's nothing I do when I hold him. I'm like, man, like, no matter what, if I ruin my career for this, worth it. This is the thing that would happen. That's okay. But I just don't think I had gotten far enough. I was working 16-hour days almost every day before he came. And now the kid's here, and I cannot do that. And I go, man, if I wasn't able to make it before, how the fuck with limited work and giving a shit about this kid and really caring? Because everyone I know who has a kid got past that little hump first.
Yeah.
And I just hadn't gotten past that. Every club I headline literally will email me and be like, hey, can you come back and feature? Or headline again. Like, it's a constant fight because I don't draw or whatever. That, like, now I'm like, I just didn't get to where I needed to be before this fucking kid came. And the water is right above the lips right now. And I just am fucking horrified. Horrified. And I need Mike Vecchione to go do Joe Rogan so that our goddamn podcast can do well.
But I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I do understand what you're saying, but I don't think I used to think that way. I don't think that's how it works, though. I really don't think.
Says the guy with no kid or wife.
I feel like there's a rope.
Says the guy with no responsibility, nothing tying him down. Says the guy who lived with Dan Soda for 20 years. Says the guy who has rent that's $480.
But has the best new Matador bit.
Says the guy.
business.
Says the guy.
Good new Matador bit out of it.
Says the guy who fasts every other day.
He emotionally fasts too, which I think is funny. He only shows love at lunchtime.
Can I take this one?
Sure.
You have a kid.
Yeah.
You have a wife. You have a family, and you're nervous.
Yeah.
That is what that fear and that heavy rock that wakes you up in the middle of the night, which I still have, by the way. Okay, I still have it. Still wake up at 3 a.m. My roof just fucking started leaking.
But I can't pound the way I did before.
You what?
I can't pound because if I pound the way I did before, I won't be in this kid's life the way I want to be.
That's not true. Understand this.
Oh, the coffee.
Understand this. Most guys, fathers, wake up before the kid's up and they're off to work on a train, in a car, in traffic, going to a job. They come home 6 o'clock, get home 7, eat, kids in bed, bye. They see their kid on Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, and those are the days that they usually take some time for themselves too.
Really good
okay,
yeah.
We see our kids all fucking the time. All the time. The only time we're not going to see them is maybe on Fridays and Saturday nights. Okay, we're home Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, and we see them during the day. We see them all day. You're going to be with your kid all day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, middle of the night. We work for hours. Dude, you're going to see your kid more than most dads see their kids. And this kid is going to make you. You ever hear that saying, babies come with 2 bags of gold. Every baby comes with 2 bags of gold. And not to get too weird, but the universe is going to come.
We got to stop talking about this right now.
No, I believe he's
stop
honest.
right now
Let him
because I'm
finish that.
about to fucking
let
cry.
him finish. Let him finish
Listen to
this.
me.
You're breaking me
Listen
immediately.
to me. The universe is going to give you and that baby what you need to make it. You are up to your lip, but you're not. You're right where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because all you need is a roof over your head, some food for your mouths, and each other. That's it. All the other shit you don't need.
My kid's not going to respect me unless I have a
Your
conversation.
kid respects you. You know what? Your kid loves you.
If I don't get live at Gotham,
buddy, you have
he's never going to go to college.
You have the most Netflix specials of anybody. How could your kid not respect you? Dude, I'm telling you right now.
I believe that's right.
It is coming. It will come to you. You have to. If you're thinking about how much you love your kid and how grateful you, and be with that.
Yeah.
The other stuff comes
believe
because of that.
Yeah.
You're waking up. You're doing a podcast with one of the funniest guys in the business. You guys are working hard. You're doing your own show. You're putting it out there. You're fucking hilarious. And that stuff will come to you. It will come to you. You have to keep creating. You can't worry about the outcome. You have to worry about right now what it is you're doing. You can't worry about what it's going to get you. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
And you are fine. Think of all the fucking immigrants that came here that lived on top of each other.
I don't want them here. I do think about them.
Different
when I'm
topic.
Sending
Talk
them
about
back to
switching topics.
We're going to be talking about illegal Mexicans on the Patreon,
God.
Patreon Extra right now. If you want to stick around, please stick around for the Patreon. You guys, we are going to Patreon right now. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. If you guys are fans of the Robert Kelly podcast, please head over there and become a member. We do a little extra over there with these guys every week. You also get to watch the show live. You get to be part of the chat and be part of the show. And also, you get a bunch of other stuff. Live from the Shed. You get the Calter and Kelly on Friday. You get to watch all the shows live. So much stuff on my Patreon for you guys. So much content I put up there. So become a member. Pick a level. Get on there. And if not, it's always free on Sundays for everybody. So if you so you can watch it. But anyways, yeah, dude, you're going to be fine. I think you're going to be fine.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, man, it's real scary. Life is fucking terrifying, isn't
This
it?
is the first kind of like, even during COVID, there was no break because I just pivoted to something else. This is the first time it's like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm being with this kid. I'm being here. I'm taking care of my wife.
But you gotta remember this too, and this is hard for me. Is you gotta go away from your kid too to take care of your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid came to me. It was 2 weeks ago, and I was on the road, and we were in the middle of the night, and he's like, I came home, and it was 10:30. He stayed up to see me. Hadn't seen me in 4 days. Stayed up to see me, and I was leaving the next morning at 4:30 in the morning, and we're in bed, and he's hugging me, and he's like, "When are you leaving?" I go, "I got to leave in a couple hours," and he started hyperventilating, crying, and he was like, "Dad, why? Please just don't go. You don't have to
come on,
go."
you can't.
And he was like, "Dad, I don't." He goes, "I don't need anything." He's like, I don't need any presents. I don't want anything. We can just, stay home and eat and just don't go." And I was like, "Well, I got to make money to, give us stuff so we can." He goes, "We don't have to go to a room. We don't have to do any of this stuff. Just be with me.
Yeah.
Please don't leave me." And I was like, "Yeah, it feels great, and I love that he loves me, and it broke my heart. But in reality, it's like, Max, I got to go do this stuff. I'll be home.
Yeah.
And I'm spending all day Monday. I'm coming home Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I will be with you."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
We're going to
of
have a
course.
blast. And in reality, too, dude, as soon as you leave, they don't even think about you. I'm not even kidding you. I called him on FaceTime from the airport, all emotional still. And he's like, "Yeah, Dad, listen. Here, talk to Mom. Henry Danger's on." They don't give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, they do, but they don't.
Sure, of course.
So you're going to be fine, dude.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
You're-
be something if your wife was sleeping with a guy named Henry Danger? And that's how you found out.